Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about growing and rehydrating seeds that you've bought that may have been dried or kept for a long time, or even things that you buy from the shops that are, so these are chickpeas, these are white peas in there, and these are actually soybeans. So what I've done is, just to give them a jump start before I place them in the ground, is to actually soak them overnight, and this has actually been probably 2 days worth of soaking because I haven't gotten to it because it's a bit dreary outside, in some water, and that just gives them a chance to rehydrate, and any that float to the top, as you can see up there, those soybeans aren't going to be viable as seeds, but the ones that sink to the bottom are going to have a better chance at sprouting. So I can get rid of the ones that I know first up aren't going to grow at all, and I don't have to waste any time on those. And then these ones can be planted into the garden. So I have grown chickpeas before. They're really easy to do, low maintenance, but they do need frost protection, and or if in spring and summer, they do need sun protection because they burn really easily and shrivel pretty easily. Peas are pretty easy and self-explanatory. They can be in the ground or in a pot. They can take a lot of cool temperatures, but not frost. And soybeans, that's a new one for me, since we're a vegan household, so we drink a lot of soy milk and other plant-based milks. So I wanted to see if this would be something that might be a bit more cost effective than buying 12 litres of plant-based milk a week for a family of 5. So we will see about that. Another way that you can be cost effective and reuse kitchen scraps to grow things is by doing this. So this is a wong bak, or Chinese cabbage, and it's just been put in some water, and as you can see, it's grown some roots, and that's probably about, I'm going to guess about 5 days, maybe a week it's been in that. As you can see, it's already started to grow from the middle again, and that can be either left in that or put onto the ground, into the ground rather. This is a bit makey, so it's probably had more water up the sides than I would normally. So this is pak choi, and as you can see, it's been put in water from one that we've gotten from the shops. It is regrowing. I will pop this into the raised garden bed probably today or tomorrow to give it a better chance. It's going a bit gross in the container. So I have done this successfully before, but even if you've done it a few times, you are going to get the odd one or two that do go a bit mouldy. So this, as you can probably tell, is celery. So again, store-bought stalk. It's a bit gross underneath, but that doesn't really matter. It's not the part you're going to be eating. This is the part you're going to be eating as it's regrowing the stalks from the middle. This is probably about 2 weeks worth. Just sitting on my windowsill in the kitchen, growing out of water in a container. So that's another very effective way to get more food from your scraps. So regrowing more from what you've already bought, or if you've picked it from the garden. Things like this, don't pull it out, roots and all, leave it, just cut it and let it regrow in the garden. It's got a better chance of regenerating.